Okay, so this is another chapter from Read to Me, Grandma, but I just realized that I gave this to my grandmother for my first Christmas. So, kind of a fun fact about this book. But this is Aladdin. Jafar was Sultan's most trusted advisor. However, the Sultan did not realize that Jafar had evil plans. Jafar wanted a magic lamp that was hidden deep in the Cave of Wonders. With the power of the lamp, he could become Sultan. The cave would only allow one person to enter. This mysterious person was called a diamond in the rough. If anyone else stepped foot inside, the Cave of Wonders would collapse into the desert sands. I must find this diamond in the rough, Jafar told Iago, his parrot, and I know how. Jafar found the Sultan in the garden with the princess. Another prince had just left the palace in a huff. Jasmine, said the Sultan, you must stop rejecting every suitor who comes to call. The law says you must be married to a prince. But father, I don't like these princes, said Jasmine. If I marry, I'll marry for love. Jafar offered to help the Sultan. I'll need your mystique blue diamond to do so, though, he lied. The Sultan fell for the trick and gave Jafar his blue diamond ring. With the ring, Jafar could see the image of the diamond in the rough. He was a street urchin named Aladdin. There's Aladdin. Meanwhile, Princess Jasmine thought to herself, I've never done anything on my own. I've never even been outside the palace walls. So Jasmine disguised herself as a peasant. She snuck out of the palace and into the city. In the marketplace, she met Aladdin and his pet monkey, Abu. Aladdin liked Jasmine immediately and showed her around the city. Jasmine loved the view from the rooftops. Jafar had sent soldiers to arrest Aladdin. Jasmine couldn't stop them. The soldiers took Aladdin to the palace and threw him in the dungeon. Another prisoner in the dungeon told Aladdin about the Cave of Wonders. It's filled with enough treasure to impress a princess, he said. I need someone young like you to help me get it. The prisoner showed Aladdin a secret escape route from the dungeon. Aladdin didn't know that the prisoner was Jafar in disguise. When Aladdin and Jafar reached the Cave of Wonders, the cave spoke to Aladdin. You're the diamond in the rough. You may enter, but take nothing but the lamp. Inside the cave, Aladdin and Abu found mountains of gold and jewels. They also found a magic flying carpet. The carpet was like a real person. It was very friendly and led them to the lamp perched high on a mound of stones. Aladdin climbed the stones to the lamp. As Aladdin grabbed the lamp, Abu grabbed a jewel. The ground trembled. You have touched the forbidden treasure, roared the voice in the cave. You'll never again see the light of day. The cave shook. As rocks fell from the ceiling, the treasure melted into a flaming pool of gold. Aladdin and Abu swooped toward the cave on the magic carpet. Before they could fly out, a rock fell onto the carpet and sent Aladdin hurtling off. He clung to the side of the cave just inches from where they came in. Jafar was waiting and seized the lamp. Aladdin snatched the lamp from Jafar and scampered. Abu snatched the lamp from Jafar and scampered back to Aladdin. Aladdin, Abu, and the magic carpet found themselves trapped inside the cave. Off the stupid lamp, said Aladdin. He rubbed the lamp and a blue genie spewed from its spout. I've been in that lamp 10,000 years, said the genie. Since you released me from the lamp, you're now my master. I'll grant you 3 wishes. And there's Abu messing up and touching the gold. And here's them trying to escape. Before Aladdin could make a wish, the genie burst through the roof of the cave. He, Aladdin, and Abu flew over the desert on the magic carpet. It was time for Aladdin to make his first wish. What would you wish for? He asked the genie. That's easy, said the genie. I'd wish to be free, to be my own master. But that can't happen unless one of my masters uses a wish to wish me free, and nobody wants to waste a wish on that. I will, said Aladdin. After I make my first 2 wishes, I'll use my third to set you free. And I know what my first wish will be. Genie, I wish to be a prince. So the genie turned Aladdin into a prince. He dressed Aladdin in princely clothes. He gave Aladdin princely riches and turned Abu into a royal elephant. Aladdin rode Abu to the palace, surrounded by soldiers, camels, peacocks, and lions. Aladdin called himself Prince Ali. He tried to impress Jasmine with his wealth, but Jasmine didn't think Prince Ali was any different from the other dull and arrogant princes who had come to call. She didn't know that he was the boy she had met in the market. So Aladdin took Jasmine for a ride on the magic carpet. He showed Jasmine the city at night. He acted like himself rather than a stuffy prince, and Jasmine kissed him. Jafar saw that Jasmine was falling in love with Prince Ali. Not knowing that they were the same person, Jafar ordered the palace guards to capture Aladdin. The guards tied Aladdin up and threw him into the ocean. Aladdin used his second wish to ask Genie to save his life, and Genie did. Shortly after, Jasmine told her father she wanted to marry Prince Ali. But Jafar realized that Prince Ali was really Aladdin. He also knew that Aladdin had the magic lamp. He sent Iago to Aladdin's room to steal the lamp. Jafar rubbed the lamp. The genie puffed out of the spout. "Hey, you're not Aladdin," said the genie. "No," said Jafar, "but I'm your master now, and you will grant me 3 wishes. For my first wish, I wish for you to make me the sultan who rules from the sky." The genie had no choice. He turned Jafar into the sultan. He ripped the palace from the desert sand and placed it on a mountain top so that Jafar could rule from the sky. Jafar had then turned Jasmine and her father into helpless slaves. Now that Jafar was the genie's master, Aladdin couldn't ask for his last wish. Aladdin lost his princely wishes, and Abu turned back into a monkey. Jafar banished them, along with the magic carpet, to the ends of the earth. But Aladdin would not give up. "I'll find a way to stop Jafar," he said. Aladdin and Abu rode the magic carpet back to the palace. Aladdin attacked Jafar with a sword, but Jafar easily fought him off. Jafar realized he could have even more power. "Why should I stop at being sultan?" he said. "Genie, for my second wish, make me the world's most powerful sorcerer." The genie had no choice. He turned Jafar into the world's most powerful sorcerer. Aladdin knew he couldn't fight a sorcerer with a sword. He had to trick him. "He may be the most powerful sorcerer in the world," Aladdin told Jafar, "but you're not the most powerful being. Genie is 100 times more powerful than you." "You're right," Jafar smiled, "and I have one wish left. Genie, make me a genie as powerful as you." "He's your master, Genie," said Aladdin. "You must grant his wish." So the genie turned Jafar into a huge, powerful genie. "I'm the most powerful being in the world," cried Jafar. But genies live inside lamps, and Jafar's lamp was small and black. It sucked Jafar into its spout. Aladdin looked at Genie. "He's stuck unless somebody rubs his lamp." "And I'm not going to let that happen," said Genie. He hurled Jafar's lamp over the balcony into the desert and toward the Cave of Wonders. "You have one wish," said Genie. "Shall I make you a prince again?" Aladdin shook his head. "I promised I used my last wish to set you free. I'm sorry, Jasmine. I love you, but I can't pretend to be a prince. I can't pretend to be something I'm not. Genie, I wish to set you free." In a puff, Genie became free. "Now we can never be married," said Jasmine. "Nonsense," said Jasmine's father. "I'm the sultan. I can change the law. From now on, the princess shall marry whomever she chooses." "And I choose Aladdin," said Jasmine. "I choose Aladdin." Ah! This might be one of my favorite stories, just because it's good.